Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Breen. Jessica Bowman is on assignment. Starting July 1st, Sioux City will raise sewer rates for every one of its customers. Tonight, the Sioux City City Council voted unanimously to hike sewer rates in order to fund $400 million in refurbishments to the city's wastewater treatment plant. For all users in Sioux City, the rate will rise by about 20%. Mayor Bob Scott says this had to be done because of recommended improvements that are needed at the wastewater treatment plant. Now, Scott says he hopes the Iowa Department of Natural Resources will accept the city's proposal.
Nobody here likes any kind of rate increase, obviously, but there's sometimes where you have to bite the bullet and do it, and that's what we're going to have to do.
Scott was also concerned about the rate increases for large industries in the city. Their yearly bill will increase by about $1.5 million. And Scott says it's a legitimate concern that industries could think about leaving Sioux City.
You can't be naive, and our staff is going to be committed to trying to work in other areas to try to ease that burden, not through necessarily sewer rates, but other things that we might be able to do to make their bottom line at least not be as affected as it appears it's going to be.
Right now, there's no deadline from the EPA or Iowa DNR on the improvements to the wastewater treatment plant.